Live?
Not yet. Okay, now we're live.
Are we live? Oh my goodness, it's a
Don't
good thing you know what you're doing on your end.
don't yell. It hurts my ears.
Oh,
Uh,
was I yelling?
oh goodness. No.
Sorry.
Yeah. I don't want to take up too much time. I don't want to take up too much of our listeners and viewers' time. I just wanted to apologize real quick because I dropped the ball.
What?
I goofed. I know. I was not paying close enough attention to Anchor and their distribution program. I mean, there's let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different options for. Now I'm hearing you. Oh, you're watching it live, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm trying to make
It's
sure
Luke. Man, you're messing me up here. Um,
I was just trying to see if
good
my
grief.
phone.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'll turn it off. I got a
Yeah. Thank you.
notification.
Did
That's
you?
what. Yeah, I was like,
And that's worth interrupting this for. Just check your Facebook
absolutely.
notification.
That's-
Okay.
Well, I mean, it was of worship parts. It was of the podcast. Yes. So
Oh
yeah,
my
I wanted to
goodness.
make sure I didn't get a notification of the podcast from Friday. That's so
Well, and
and
thus
you were
brings
trying
us
to explain that. I
right.
know, I know.
Thus brings us to this evening's live. We we are getting ready to lay down a couple of episodes this evening, and I'm going to try and knock out some editing as well. But yeah, as I was saying before, I was interrupted by myself through Dad's Facebook Live on his phone in our Facebook Live that he was watching on his phone.
While on Facebook Live.
Well, yeah. Um, yeah, basically, I dropped the ball. I did not get all of the podcast uh, RSS distribution and DSS distribute. I don't know what all of it means, but I'm trying to figure it all out and work it all through here. I am hoping that Apple Podcast is up here in the next 24 hours or so, which means you'll be able to listen there. I am confident that it is on Spotify and Anchor both, and
It
it
is
is
on Spotify. I can confirm that. So
okay. Okay. And I can confirm that it's on Anchor because that's where I went, and that's our distribution site. But if you don't check all the right boxes and put all the right info in there, it doesn't distribute. Isn't that funny? Uh,
imagine that.
which is what we ran into essentially this evening. So, or over the past weekend. So I am working to remedy that. I'm working to get the podcast up on all of your favorite platforms and sites and all that good stuff. And also for some clarification, this is both meant to be a video and audio only podcast. So video and audio only podcast in the process. And again, I dropped the ball and we didn't test this before. For our first episode, the software we were using did not correctly or adequately capture our video phone call. And that meant that, yeah, it was like a third of my face and not much of yours at all, Dad. So, um,
That that might be to the listener's advantage.
yeah, we did not have. If you went looking for that on our YouTube channel, it wasn't there because, yeah, we didn't have it. It would not be a fun video to watch. I promise you that.
So sorry.
Yeah. So, but we are going to fix that moving forward. We are going to do better in the process, and so yeah, my apologies. And I will get it fixed, and hopefully sooner rather than later, we will be up on many more platforms. I'm seeing Overcast and Amazon Music and Stitcher and of course Apple Podcast, which is what I'm working on at the moment. So um, if there are other platforms that you would like to find this podcast at, or one that is your go-to, either leave us a comment here. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch actually at the moment, all three. And so if you want to shoot us a message, um, feel free to do that. And of course, you can also email us messageworshiphearts@gmail.com and track us down there. But just wanted to go on real quick and let everybody know what's what's going on with it, and that we are planning to remedy it in the near future. So my apologies for the hiccups.
Apology accepted.
Oh, thanks. I
Were you?
appreciate that.
You were no.
It's yeah,
Yeah, it's a combined effort of about 40 plus years of leading worship experience that doesn't necessarily constitute online
right.
accuracy and effectiveness
We
100%. So we're still learning
lost in
some of those things.
translation. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So we're still trying to work out some of the kinks in the technological aspects of this podcast. So we do appreciate your patience
Yeah.
and certainly as we move along, hopefully we get better at the technology stuff as well as the opportunities to be able to converse with you, the listeners.
Yes, absolutely. And we are grateful for all of you who have chimed in. One more thing about our YouTube. Yes, there is a video up right now. It's less than a minute long. It's kind of a teaser trailer for what's coming. I will give you another hint. For those of you who are gracious enough to jump on the live and or watch this later, um, I was handed the owner's manual to the vehicle that now sits in my driveway that will be the Worship Hearts Project vehicle. And it is fantastic in all of its 80s glory, just based on the front of it. It has seen a little weather, so it's kind of wrinkly and beat up, but I will share it. I will share it with you right now.
It's red.
No, it's pink.
Oh, it's pink. Is
It's
that
pink.
look at that. Is that just because it's faded or is that really pink?
No, I think it is legitimately pink. I do believe that it was at one point, maybe red or pink. I don't
Yeah,
know. I'm gonna go with pink because pink makes it much more nostalgic in 80s, and I like it.
absolutely.
But yes,
Absolutely.
this is the owner's manual for a 944, in particular a 1986 model
Yes.
Porsche 944 non-turbo with a manual in red. If you didn't pick that up
In
from the
red.
YouTube
Yeah.
channel, so
Yeah.
I'm super excited about the project. I know Dad is
Absolutely.
gushing over the project as well, and
Absolutely.
we're looking forward to digging into it. So there you
Yeah.
go. There's your live exclusive for being in and being a part of this. You get some insider details on what's to come. So, but
Stay tuned.
yeah,
There
stay
there
tuned
will
to
be
that.
more clips and
Yes,
and renovations and restorations and all kinds of connections with that
yes,
restoration and the spiritual context and connotation that we can develop out of the process too. So
absolutely. Yep,
stick around.
that's it. Well, that's all we got for right now. We're gonna jump over and knock out a couple of podcast episodes for you for our future listening audience. But thanks so much for joining us this evening, and we will see y'all very, very soon. Good night, y'all.
Good night.